Hey everybody, Adam-Wilber here. First and foremost, as always, I want to thank you so much for trusting me with some of your time. I know you could be spending it doing a lot of things, so you being here with me really does mean a lot to me. In today's video, it's an excerpt from a group that I'm in called MOP, or Magic on Purpose. This is a group of magicians that takes the idea of magic and expands on it. What else can we do with it? How can we make it more meaningful and more purposeful to our audience, friends, co-workers, families, whoever we get to share it with? Now, our MOP group got asked to speak at the AMI. It's a group of innovation managers. It took place in Chicago, and unfortunately, due to scheduling circumstances, I couldn't be there for the actual event. But they asked that I somehow still showcase my magic and my take on innovation and the mixture of innovation and magic with the group. So I put together a short video using one of my all-time favorite magic tricks. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it had some sort of value to your life. So without further ado, let's dive right into my video submission for the AMI conference in Chicago. Hello AMI, I'm Adam-Wilber, and I'm really sorry I couldn't be there in person with you for this event. I've heard nothing but incredible things, and I do hope that some point in the near future our paths may cross in person. With that said, I'd love to show you one of my all-time favorite magic tricks. But before we do that, let me ask you a question. Do you personally believe that magic is an art? I mean, at its core, magic uses deception, psychology, and good old-fashioned chicanery to entertain and bewilder its audiences, right? Are we correct then in calling that art? Or is it just some hobby that dorky kids with no social lives, myself excluded of course, use to pick up members of the opposite sex? What about innovation? Is it too far of a stretch to say that innovation is an art? Or is it just a logical process that can be replicated and scaled? I believe that just like magic, it's a little bit of both. And the dictionary says innovation is the action or process of innovating. Thanks, dictionary. Very enlightening. Now, I genuinely believe that if we look at innovation through the eyes of an artist and the mind of a magician, we can learn to stop limiting ourselves due to what we perceive to be impossible, improbable, or just unmanageable. Let me demonstrate that with 3 pieces of rope. We have a small piece, we have a medium piece, and we have a long piece. And because I'm not there in person, you'll have to take my word for it. These are regular ropes. There's no magnets on the ends or smoke machines, trapdoors, or mirrors. These are standard ropes that you would find in any bedroom, any Home Depot in America. Now the task we'll set out is very simple: to make these 3 ropes look the same length. Now an artist may use perspective and cheat a little bit like this. I know, cheating, but really, if you think about it, we technically did solve the task at hand. And after all, there are no rules to art, right? Now, a magician would do something a little different. A magician would focus not on the ends of the rope, but on the middles of the rope. I think we can all agree at this point, it's still not much of an illusion, because we can see that there's 3 different lengths of rope. But if we take this long middle and we tuck it in, that illusion takes hold. Because now we have 6 ends and 3 middles, and your brain connects the dots to see 3 pieces of rope the same length. But as innovators, see, we know tricks and illusions won't cut it for the long haul. We have to figure out a way to actually solve the challenge at hand using the resources that we've got. But we can use the artist's perspective and the magician's illusion, add a little innovative shake to it, and that dream becomes reality with 1, 2, 3 pieces the exact same length. Pretty cool. When creating magic, just like when we're innovating, it sometimes helps to look at old tricks and see how they can be improved, streamlined, or even simplified. For example, instead of using 3 pieces of rope, why not 2? Or better yet, why not just 1 long piece of rope? Much better trick that way. Now, one thing magicians have built into their psyche is the understanding that impossible really is nothing more than a word. And if we want to be better innovators, we need to understand first and foremost that everything is possible. And it's that bringing impossible things into fruition that truly makes this world go round. Top innovators, artists, and magicians know that past failures are nothing more than success in progress. As a matter of fact, failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, but this time more intelligently. And that brings us right back to the beginning, where we had 3 pieces of rope, the exact same length. But wait, because that's a lie. When we started, we had a small piece, a medium piece, and a long piece. So we gave the illusion that they were the same, but the reality was, there's that small piece, there's that medium piece, and there's that long piece. So I want to say thank you so much for taking a little bit of time to watch my favorite magic trick. And if you remember only one thing from this presentation, remember this. Just like magic, innovation can be art if it's looked at through the eyes of an artist and the mind of a magician. We are bringing impossible into fruition for the betterment of our communities and society as a whole. And what a wonderful way to spend our time. I salute you all for doing your part to make this a better world through innovation, dedication, and raw passion. Thanks again for your time. My name's Adam-Wilber. It's been a real pleasure. Until next time, my friends, onward. All right, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you took something away from it. I always love when you can somehow mix magic with a message. It's a really good conduit to hold people's attention. If you're talking about a heady topic, or really any topic in general, if you can add a visual cue to it, you're going to strengthen the point that you're trying to make. If you can add magic on top of that, the sky's the limit. So again, I hope you took something away from that, and as always, thank you so much for trusting me with some of your time. Until next time, my friends, onward.